Move the hips.
So, you a little bit closer look here. A big part of the closed guard is to ensure that your legs are creating pressure inward and your head's off the mat. Yes, it's a lot more comfortable to be like this, but this is not jiu-jitsu. If your head's down on the mat, it better be for a reason, otherwise your core is disconnected. If you just lift the head a little bit off the mat, your core engages. What I want to do is, I want to basically do crunches so that my knees are pulling them forward. The objective of the closed guard is not to pinch and squeeze with the knees. It's to create pressure on his upper body above the waist in order to pressure him forward. So he is forced now to fight to gain posture. So as he's postured here, okay, I'm still creating pressure inward here. I'm not squeezing my knees, okay, because that will pull your groin and that's not a good situation to be in, okay. The other thing is this, okay, I can lift my hip, okay, I can move my hips, okay, I can also move my shoulders, okay, I can also begin to sit up, okay, by pulling and breaking his posture. These are just basic movements that you should be able to do. The other thing is, when I cross my feet are hanging low by his belt. All I'm doing is just pulling his hips, and I'm not really breaking his posture. It's good for him, bad for me. What I want is, I want the pressure down on my hooks right here, basically, okay? So my right hook, spring like one, give a kidney shot like I always did, and then this one clamps down here. I'm not pinching, maybe just a little bit, but my knees are pulling into his armpit, okay? So as he postures up, he's got this to deal with, versus here. Look how easy it is for him to posture up. There's no pressure on him to break his posture, okay? So when you get here, I want you just guys to climb higher, whatever foot you feel is more comfortable. I like it with my left over right, and my feet are hooking so that I can create posture pressure on him, so that he has to fight for the posture. Now my hands now get into the game and constantly keep breaking his posture, changing my angles, and I can begin to move my hips and create angles. So, okay. Also, you should be able to do this too. If your feet open, okay, if I turn my feet to the right, I should be able to move my head towards my feet. It will be very weird. My feet pointed left, but my head went this way. Okay? Right? Here, look. Okay, so now look. Okay. So all I'm doing, you just move it. Okay? It's like a weird crunch sit-up. Okay? But you have to be able to do this, okay, so that you can create mobility and change the angles in the guard position, okay? So all I want you guys to do is just get it high guard here, okay, as high as you can up his back, not down here, okay? Because if he can posture up without any resistance, your low body is completely useless. So you have to use everything with purpose. Over here, so your knees are going in the back of his arms. Another reason why you want your knees in the back of his arms, because if I break his posture, it's very difficult for him to effectively punch me. It's very difficult for him to punch me in ways where his hands can go back far enough in order to even create any form of striking right here, because my knee's in the way. And if he brings his elbow back right here to punch me, I can block it, or, okay, as he brings it back, I can begin to insert my knee in here and begin to block his punches here. And now I already have good angles here, and then we can talk about omoplatas and all kinds of stuff that we'll talk about later. But the key is for you to guys have your knees high. So all I want you guys to do is grab the collars, break the posture, control the head, look at your feet, climbing up, okay, and crunching. Basically doing a crunch. And slowly lay your partner posture up. Keep the knees, yes. So that if your partner takes their hands off of you, the posture will break. Just make sure they don't hit you in the face. Okay? Posture's up. breaks posture. Okay, you know you're good. If this happens, you can let go. That means you're not using your lower body. It's a complete waste. Because the guard is using your lower body and upper body. Your head's here and you're resting, and you don't even see what's going on here. Because I can't even see him. This is no good at all. It is where we are most uncertain that we suffer most, especially in jiu-jitsu. That's how you get submitted. You didn't submit, you get submitted because, oh, here comes a choke. It's tight around my neck, yet. It's getting tight. Oh, there goes my arm. Okay, it's because you were uncertain in the deception of reaching that situation. So your knees are up, kind of controlling the head a bit. Your posture up. You're crunching. And you're going to take this off here. Still crunching. He takes the hands off. Pressure forward. Set. Pressure forward. Good. The posture's up. Swing to the side. Pressure forward here. Okay. Do that a couple of times. And from here, just what you guys do is straighten the feet. Okay. All I'm doing is pinching a little bit with my knees and rotating from side to side. Okay. Pull yourself in a bit. The person has to create structure for you. You can hold on even to the collars here. Keep your hips engaged. As you see, toes are pointing. Point to the right, head goes to the right. Okay? And then back. Here, and now you switch. Okay? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Basic.
Guys, if you have a color belt on, please grab a white belt or somebody new. We have a lot of new students today.
That's somebody new. The new students are
Even
not
higher up white belts, 3 and 4.
part